Ah, we are back with more Epic War, guys. Now, for you, well, the third game just ended the series. Well, that game, that playthrough, there you go. That was the word. So that playthrough ended yesterday. For me, it's been it's been 2 weeks. So so it's great to be back here. So I actually recorded so many videos from the second and third game, decided, I'm going to take 2 weeks off to chill and relax and all that. But, yeah, we're here with Epic War 4, Alliance of Heroes. I'm curious what has happened, what hasn't happened. I'll get a little story here. Let me get a drink here, then let it keep going. Throat's a little bit, throat feels a lot dry this morning. I was sick, but I think it's, what happens like, well, I know what. Sorry. I know what happens. I click to continue because I did do a little test to see if this would work. I didn't play a match. Hold up. For eons, war has been shaping the continents as conflicts spread. Songs and tales of conquest, struggles and heroics, all spilled across the world, circling among the people as they fought to live their daily lives in the world of epic war. In the world of epic war, war is life. However, a formidable enemy threatens to end this age once and for all. They should. My throat is really dry. Let me get another drink. Oh my god. Nations cower at the onslaught brought about at the impenetrable Iron Horse. Cities seal their gates. Heroes are left stranded or in prison. Tributes are paid. People starve. Demoralization runs rampant. And kingdoms are left to ruin. A world without heroes is a dead world. However, one hero refuses to back down. Those who still have the courage within them. Vigraf the Red declares. That's a dude from the last game. Those who still have the courage within them must refuse to fall on their knees in the face of oppression. True heroes must learn to shed their cowardice and fight. Lead your army of heroes across the continent and bring the world of Epic War back to life. Okay, before we go about, make sure to properly. So, this is the part where I got to, is right here. I noticed this dude. Yeah, I know how to equip. So, in the third game, if you guys don't want to, like, go back and look and all that stuff, Vigraf the Red was the successor to the king before he was killed in a rebellion and overthrown. So, I'm going to take this as, in the third game, the canonical choice was Vigraf the Red, and he's meant to be the actual only surviving hero of that. So the human kingdom's reunited. I had to specify human because we didn't see elves, we saw some dwarves, and we saw like one demon. But honestly, we didn't see elves. But I'm still curious what happened between the second game to now. Or is this gonna be like a kind of like Star Wars thing where the first two games is kind of like one studio, Lucasfilms or Star Wars, and then after that, you get like the new era. So maybe this is like a new era of epic war. But I take this also being Thousand Years, so we got Vigraf the Red, strong versus melee, arrow, one population, and he has goblins, strong versus magic, arrow. So we got spells here. I recognize some of these, as in only this one looks like a meteor storm. I'm assuming one of these is slowing time. We got a congregate exclusive here, but it's eh. Okay, we got missions. We got walkthrough, credits, options, and help. Yeah, that's Project Manager Rudy Siddhartha Ferry Sugiarto. So, I know someone from the Epic War. Well, assuming this is true, someone on my Discord, allegedly the new owner of the Epic War series and lead developer, actually did contact me. That made me very excited. Again, I'm just saying allegedly because I don't know if it's actually true, but it's weird, kind of weird to get known and noticed by an owner of a game for someone so small like me. So level 1, warming up. Click units icon, then click on method on the map to order units. Inside model goods units, like click one, you can order units in advance by pressing the assault button. Okay. You can have to 3 heroes each other, each can have to 200. Okay, so there is a limit now. If one of you heroes is code, you cannot select the create units. Yeah. So this is more the Epic War No, where you have heroes and units that they own. The regenerate health, that's new. Regenerating health is actually a new concept. So we got V-Graph, the red, and all that. That is so interesting, though, to me, that we have him now. So how many goblins can we have? Okay. Interesting. So the map from the third game is still the same. I mean, it's always going to be like this, right? I don't know what this top part is. I'm assuming that's mana for casting. So they don't have a hero, though. Assault. Also, probably the same attack as the third game. It looks like they gave heroes custom models in this. That's great. It looks like the graphics for units are the same as the third game, but the background is slightly better. I will say the castle designs are better. The background, well, it looks like a wasteland. Like, I'm assuming, like, it looks like some kind of apocalypse happened between second and third game. So I'm assuming just something happened and all the factions got splintered. So probably just a massive rebellion in each territory after, like, you know, like a kingdom will unite, people will unite, give it like 2 to 3 centuries and people will rebel because they're sick of the rule. Let's go to the first mission. This is just a warm-up though. New sound effects as well. I mean, there's not much to say. So we got marching, which I'm guessing is just a slower form of assault. Alright, come on. Health bars are different. I will say, I'll be completely honest. Just initial impressions. I like the mana bar. Although the complete purpose of mana hasn't changed now, it seems. Mana used to be what you used to get units in the first 2 games. It was also used in the third game as well, but you didn't control it manually. Now it looks like it's just delegated to spells and stuff, which is a little bit sad that they basically just kind of moved away from the feature being used for every unit that exists to just spells. Gold score. So we got this. So now we're going to look at upgrades, which is probably just gold. It is just gold. Interesting. So you can see Simon. Okay, so you can see that here is the Epic Dwarf, Comet Shot, and then Mad Bull. So it takes 5,000 for this, 5,000 for this. It's probably... Okay, so this is actually the same tree from the last game, if you notice the colorations. Green on right, red on left, blue on top, and yellow on bottom. That's actually the exact same coloration as the achievements were, or like the same pattern. Although we don't have purple. We can get Comet Shot. I don't know how many... oh, so now it's like a line. So this is different for so they kept the same spots as like the achievements section from the third game and put units on it, which is all essentially the achievements were in the last one, is just to get units. But you actually have to go in a line now, like continuous. So to get the one after Phantom Ghost, I have to buy it, then I can get this one, then once I get this one, I can get these two. Interesting. So it looks like yellow and red doesn't have the most. It looks like it's going to be green that has the most. But sadly, range. There's 4 of them, so the 5th one is optional. So what's these, then? Maybe these are like mini heroes. Okay, there we go. So this is our spell slots. These are heroes. I'm assuming this might be like... interesting. I don't know. Save. Achievements. So you got read help, clear state. Okay, so read help. So this actually tells you what to do. There's also epic mode, hard mode. So let's. I don't know where to actually see help at. Believe it or not, is it menu? Yeah, I saved. More games. The first few Epic Wars. Okay, I don't know where to see help at. Battle Garrison. So we may not be getting it. So I'm guessing it's probably maybe on the line is where you need to get the mana to use it. Okay, so we got like a village background. Yeah, okay. So even if the gameplay between this one and the last game's the same or very similar, well, it's going to be the same because it's an Epic Horror series. They're not going to change the core gameplay mechanics. Backgrounds are way better. I will say that. But is this the Epic War I played, though? I don't think it is. I think I might played the 5th one. For this? Yep. Get Comet shotted on. Let's get all of our goblins and then go for a push. Oh, they have centaurs. And Tauruses in the last game. Okay, a little bit annoying. I have to, well, I know, I mean, technically this for every other game to click on the spell to use it, but, the fact that there's no dedicated, to my knowledge, there's no dedicated button for it, unlike the other games. Alright, let's assault now. Dang, so she's healing, okay. Alright, come on, goblins. We got this. Even if you guys are objecting not bad, or not good. Interesting. You'd never seen enemies retreat, even if it was an option. And third game, they added retreating. And this one, they added falling back. Well, I think it's just marching and retreating that they added. Falling back, I think, was always a thing. They just didn't call it retreat. Also, random fact, this is the only game where you can play the same character 2 different games in a row. You can play Vigrathe in the third one, you can play him in this one, so that's interesting. Also, I didn't think we were redheaded, assuming this is our descendant from the second game. Alright, come on. Blow him up, yep. But I'll be honest, though, I am sad about the base health, though, because I believe, well, in the first 2 games, you can actually see, like, the direct, from what I remember, the direct HP, it's been, like, half a month, honestly. Or almost, like, a full month since I actually really played the last game that had it. But it seems like every game, the health bars, like, the UI for the health bars on bases, which is very specific, I know, has actually been kind of downgrading every game. Like, it does update, but it doesn't feel as good as, like, previous game health bars. But I'm sure I'll get used to it. Also, we can get this ad of Entropia. So I guess Epic War, I don't know when that game came out. I looked up, it's like, what, 2012, 2011? It's an old game. It actually held a world record. Okay, so if I go back, I just can't do it. Okay, let's see. Upgrade, what happens if... Okay, I almost accidentally did an upgrade. I'm glad I was too broke, which is kind of nice to say. Oh, so we got... Okay, I see the bars around the units for the upgrade. Okay. Good feature right here. Good feature. It took 4 games to get to it, but you can finally see what an upgrade adds to the unit. Third game did it. Third game did show you the upgrades to the unit, but after you did the upgrade. And this one actually shows you what you gained from upgrading. It doesn't apply and you have to figure it out yourself. I said, let's get the Mad Bull. I don't know what the Mad Bull is. Oh, this is... Okay, I see now. Okay. Save. I'm assuming these achievements give something, right? Also, see the ending. So we got 4 areas. So now we're going up into the lava. So this would be like, I guess, human wasteland. This would probably also be human. This would be elven. This would probably be elven as well, or dwarven. And this would be orc. So we should be facing orcs now. If this was previous games. I actually do remember. This is a similar background to the third one, actually. So I'm gonna assume what happened was this. Third game happens. Everything's in complete shambles. It all sucks, right? You have you have like 3 humans. Or is it 4? I think it was 3 humans. You have the guy from an older king. You have the guy from newer king. And then you have a barbarian. Then you have a demon attacking. And then I believe you have an elf? No, not an elf, a dwarf thing. I forgot. I'm sorry, I should have looked more. I should have went back to the third game and looked at all of the heroes. Oh, these are Mad Bulls. No, I thought they were called Tauruses in the last game. So my bad. Oh god, it's the dwarves. If you guys know anything about the dwarves, those flying units, in the last game, they tanked my frames per second. Okay? I remember that. They tanked it. I don't know what it is about them. And it looks like it's still doing it today. Okay. So it's just purely a thing that happens with dwarves, and I don't like it. Okay, I was worried for a second you couldn't damage units mid-air. But again, back to what I was saying now, I'm gonna assume what happened was that entire thing happened, right? Let's assume the world was united under Vigraf, because that's who I'm assuming canonically won, or else we wouldn't be playing as him. Then, that was just the human lands. That was it. That was just the human lands that we actually existed on. So now, he essentially left those lands and is now going to like where the orcs live at, to where the elves live at now, to conquer their lands and bring the empire back under one ruler. Again, like it used to be in the second game. Oh, we're about to lose our hero, which is bad. Well, now we got some mana because we can't summon units until he's back. So clicking Assault, a good change. I'll say this again. So I'm assuming March and Retreat's just immediate order, while Assault and Fallback is a permanent order until changed. Fall back, everyone. So, in the last game, I had to spam Assault to actually get units to keep going, and this one you can just have them keep going non-stop. Good change. That. Yep. Alright, now we're gonna assault. Now that we got almost all of our units. Bam. So they changed the name of some of these units, which is surprising. So Mad Bull used to be Taurus. Honestly. At least from that member. But this is very close to Epic War played, so I think I played the 5th one. I don't remember anything about it. Really. But, let's keep it going, though. Let's see if we can get to swim. But next video, I'm definitely doing another video right after this one. I'll probably, have some theories laid out. Or, well, I already just laid out one, but I'll have some more thoughts and stuff. But one thing every game had was, once you got far enough, if you hurt the base enough, it would send out a crap ton of units. Now, do I understand why that feature is in the game so you can't cheese every base? Absolutely. Do I also dislike it? Yes, admittedly. Only reason I really dislike it is because we don't get that same benefit of being able to just send out a lot of units at once. But now it seems like in this game they're even furthering changing the divide between enemy and our mechanics. Because we need a hero to get units in this game. They don't. Which is the first time the way to get units is slightly different between both sides. It used to always be, do you have enough mana? And if you don't, whatever. Retreat, please. Okay, fall back. So retreat's only good for marching, but fallback is okay. You need fallback for assault, but you need retreat for march, okay. But yeah, in the first two games, we were constrained by the same thing, mana. And the third one, it was still basically the same. We both started with a hero. This one, they don't get a hero. But we need a hero. We both spawn units, but we need a hero to do it. They don't need a hero. I'm saying because we're an organized force, and they're just kind of like random chaos mercenaries, which is probably why they don't do it. I'm assuming. Oh, that's why you better run. Look at that ghost running. It's so weird seeing enemy units being able to flee, since that used to not be a thing for the first 3 games. Also, I will be, probably next video, I'll talk about Epic War Saga and my experience with it. Let's right now just focus on the fight, though, shall we? Yeah, it's over, honestly. Just let us win, just retreat, go back to your families, come on, guys. You know it's over. It's another colonist, right? Slight downgrade, though, from the spells, because, again, there's no hotkey to use them. Even the last game had hotkeys for it, unless I'm just being stupid. And there is a hotkey and I just don't know it. That's also a possibility. So we got Angelou 3000, okay, 3000. Save, upgrade. You can almost get a hero. I kind of want to save up for maybe Simon with a dwarf. Strong versus Explode. So we could upgrade these, and I don't want to. Let's get the Phantom Ghost. Then we can get a Castle Gate. Interesting. So I'm going to save, arrange. So now we got this. So 3 pop. I'm assuming these are interchangeable then if I click to remove but drag to select. Weak versus arrow. Do you guys good against? Strong versus arrow, but you're weak to magic. Okay, yeah. I mean, you can only get 6 units at a time in this, which is a little bit crazy. But it's really like any other game. It's just weird that I need 3 heroes to do it. But that's gonna be it for this video of Epic War 4, guys. If you enjoy, like, subscribe if you didn't. Well, stay happy, stay healthy, but most importantly, I say this every time, stay icy. Bye!